Hello and welcome back. And there's something I want to talk about today for anyone who's feeling like at the moment, what's the point? And this is on the back of the videos I've just done previously in the last couple of days, which are looking back at how far you've come. So while we're on the healing journey, we are shifting our frequency and we're releasing density and we're shifting and changing all of the time. And often our external reality just takes a little bit of time to recalibrate, to reflect that new frequency. And in this phase, we can feel like the things that we're looking at still look the same as they did. And there can be old patterns that come in then and say things like, well, you've done all of this work and you're feeling great. And there is no kind of reflection back of that. And we can get into the spiral of what's the point and start going into things like, well, you've been showing up, you've been putting the effort in, you've been doing the inner work, and it just feels like nothing is really landing or moving or changing. And again, it's the mind getting really involved in everything as usual. So if that is you as well, I just gently want to say to you that it doesn't mean it's not working. It just means that you're in a phase where the things are reorganizing and there's a bit of lag time for that to be reflected in the external reality. But all of these things have shifted within and reorganized beneath the surface within. So we're so used to measuring progress by what we can see. It might be that job offer or a new relationship or messages you've been expecting or a new kind of creative opportunity or clients or feedback in some sort of way, validation for the work that you've been putting in. But some of the most important shifts happen in the moments when everything feels quiet or appears quiet in our external reflected reality. So when the nervous system is settling and kind of recalibrated to a more stabilized frequency, the old patterns aren't gripping you in the same way. And you might notice the thoughts, like I've just mentioned, why the thing's not working. You might notice those patterns more than you might have done before, but you will also notice subtly that they don't take you over fully like they used to anymore. And that is real progress. So it's about really looking at the little minutiae bits of progress within your healing journey, where you can just see subtly, I didn't react to that person saying that thing in the normal way that I would have done previously. Or I had the very familiar feeling of, oh, that didn't work that well, maybe I should have done more, or whatever it is for you. You might notice it, but then there's less of a need to fix it. Just it's more of a kind of energy of it is what it is. So that's that pattern just coming up to kind of test a little bit, just to release that any residual fear, just to make sure that you have and you are fully ready to let that go. And that is amazing. And so even if you can't see the progress and no one else can see that progress yet, or has mentioned it, or you're getting validated for it, it's absolutely happening. And I know myself, this is the moment where most people, including me, give up. And it's not because it's not working, whatever it is, it's because we can't see that it is. There's no evidence of that it is. So if you're in that space today, I just want to offer you a different perspective. And again, it's me going back to nothing has gone wrong. You may just be in a period of integration of the shift that you've made and the density that you've released. You may be recalibrating still, and you may be in a quiet building phase. And the most powerful thing that we can do when we're in this kind of energetic space is not to push harder, but just to remain steady and just keep showing up, keep choosing and loving yourself, keep doing those things that you know support you, drinking lots of water, eating nourishing foods, really getting out in nature, especially in springtime. The energy is so amazing and supportive of that. And even when it's not being reflected back, straight back to you right now, that's okay. Nothing is wrong. Because the version of you that doesn't quit is the version of you that creates something real, something authentic, and something lasting. So if today feels a little bit flat or a bit foggy, or like you're questioning everything, you're not alone in that. And just take note of that. You are not alone. You are always held. And there is, if you drop into the heart space, you can really feel that sense of, I am held, I am safe. And just come back to this, you're still here, you're still showing up, and that counts for far more than you realise. And maybe today, that's enough. And if this video resonates with you today, I'd just like you to take a breath with me. So take a deep breath in. And then breathe out slowly as you settle yourself back into trust, knowing that you are fully held. Thank you for listening.